displaying the glory of God's creation by visiting every state park, national park, and national forest in the contiguous 48 states. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave the Parker. Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I'm Big Dave the Parker. We are at Laura S. Walker State Park. We are in southeast Georgia. Closest city here is Waycross, Georgia. And as you can see, we are getting ready to hike the Big Creek Trail. This is about a 2-mile or so loop. Nature Trail says to go this way, so we'll go this way. Today is Saturday, February the 4th. And the temperature right now is 51 degrees. We had a cold front blow through yesterday. Yesterday was a very wet day down here in southeast Georgia. Little on the chilly side this morning, but we are in South Georgia, so it is going to warm up quickly, especially with the sun out as it is. If I find a bench or something, I do have a park map with me, and I'll show you the map, the route that I intend to take today. But for now, we are on the Big Creek Trail. We parked over at the Visitor Center, and then we walked across the road, the main road, Georgia 177, to start this trail. There are a lot of interpretive signs on this trail. That's the goldfinch. That's one of my favorite birds. And so we're hiking on the Big Creek Trail, walking through some beautiful pine forest, following the red diamonds. And we'll get into it. We're about 10 to 15 minutes in, and we've just been following the red diamonds, and we made it to this little boardwalk. This is the Big Creek Nature Trail, and I believe, if I looked at the map correctly, that is Big Creek over there. Hopefully you can see the water flowing on the camera over there. Not in the immediate foreground, but just beyond that. We haven't really descended that much. One thing about this part of the world is that small changes in elevation make a big difference. So you can see these days we're in very much an inundated area. That probably doesn't stay flooded year-round, I would guess. We got some heavy rain here yesterday. And for that reason, I am wearing my waterproof boots, just in case we hit some wet areas that we have to navigate. Haven't needed them so far, though. But getting back to what I was saying, so small changes in elevation make a big difference. Up where we started, it was very sandy and very dry. That soil drains really well. We descended literally probably 10 to 15 feet of elevation, and now we're in this periodically inundated area. So that's one interesting thing about this part of the world. So we will keep following the red diamonds, and we'll keep going. It's about 10 minutes later, and we've made it to our point of departure for the red trail. And so right there we just left the red trail, and we're now starting to follow the green trail, also known as the lake trail. One thing I will mention about this trail system, there are a lot of trails over here in this part of the park that are marked red. That's kind of not a great thing. It makes things a little bit confusing. But I believe there's only one trail marked green, and so we've got to turn to the left here, go across the road, and I do see the green trail markings over on the other side. They're over that direction. One other thing I'll say about this park was established in 1941, and that makes it one of Georgia's older state parks. Not the oldest state park in Georgia, but one of the older state parks in Georgia. Generally speaking, the older parks are the better parks. And so far, I would agree with this. This is a very nice hike and a very nice park here. Nice RV there. So we're going to cross the road and we're going to continue along the green trail. We hiked downhill on the green trail for about 15 minutes. And now we finally come out onto the long bridge over the lake that leads to some really fantastic views. That's the short end of the lake up that direction. Beautiful day out here. Laura Walker State Park. Lake is pretty high today. I hadn't really gotten to any points where I felt like I needed the waterproof boots until just a few minutes ago when I got down here close to the lake. Then I had a couple of wet areas I had to deal with, and I was kind of glad I had them. Now the lake trail continues on around to the other side of the lake. It goes across the lake here, and then it turns left and goes up into the park's cottage area. It does not, however, go all the way around the lake. The lake trail is an out and back trail. And so what we're going to do is we're going to sit here and admire the lake for a few minutes, and then we're going to turn around and we're going to head back the way we came and get towards closing this hike. We've backtracked our way out the lake trail. The road that we crossed earlier is the one right beyond that gate there. And therefore now we are going to turn right and head down here and pick up the last segment of the green trail, which is also the lake trail. That will take us back to the developed part of the park, and then only a short road walk will remain in order to finish off this hike. This has been a really nice hike. Saw some nice pine woods and some nice lake views on this hike. Wasn't real sure what to expect out of this hike, to be honest with you, but it has delivered very nicely. Since we are almost back to the trailhead, I want to thank you for watching. Parking full time would not be anything without the people who watch. I realize that every day, and I thank you every day. If you like this sort of thing, please click the thumbs up button. That helps other people find this video, and also encourages me to bring more of this sort of thing your way. So we're almost back to where we started, and so I am going to cut this video. Until next time, I am Big Dave the Parker for Parking Full Time from Laura S. Walker State Park in Southeast Georgia. Have a great afternoon, take care, and Lord bless.